Oregon's controversial gun law is constitutional, according to the state's Court of Appeals. That ruling came down today on the measure narrowly approved by voters in 2022. The legal fight, though, is not over. Katu's Vasily Varlamos has the latest from Salem.
All right, here's a Ruger 1022.
The Oregon Court of Appeals ruling Measure 114 is constitutional under Oregon law. The measure approved by Oregon voters in 2022 would ban large-capacity magazines and put stricter restrictions on the gun buying process.
Researchers from Johns Hopkins University analyzed the impact of Measure 114 and found that over a 10-year period, it would save 1,000 lives in Oregon, the vast majority of those preventing suicides and homicides.
The Oregon Court of Appeals ruling all three aspects of Measure 114 constitutional. The court ruled that permit requirements to buy a gun and stricter background checks are reasonable responses to the public safety concerns around dangerous and untrained individuals using firearms. The court also ruled that the ban on large-capacity magazines is a responsible response to safety concerns due to the rapid advancement of technology. Attorneys against the measure say that they will appeal to the Oregon Supreme Court. An attorney supporting the measure says Measure 114 is now in the Supreme Court's hands.
If the court takes the case, that will certainly leave the injunction in place until the Supreme Court makes its decision.
Tony Ielo Jr., an attorney against the measure, says while the measure is on hold for now, gun-owning Oregonians should be prepared for change.
Oregonians right now do not have a fear of prosecution because our case is continuing to hold back ballot Measure 114, but they should start preparing just in case the Oregon Supreme Court does not take our case.
That was Vasily Varlamos reporting. There's no clear timeline on when the Supreme Court would take the case, if it even does. That decision can take months. Katu will keep you posted.